Now, Elaine, who are you with today? Who's standing to your right-hand side?
My son.
Your son. What's your name, sir?
Shane.
And I have to tell you, Elaine, the sadness of this case is standing over there is Samantha, who is your...
Granddaughter.
And standing next to your granddaughter is Sharon. And who's Sharon to you?
My daughter.
It's a case that Elaine is bringing against Samantha, granddaughter, for money that she says you owe her. Now, your son, do you live with Mum?
No.
Do you support Mum?
Yeah.
Is he a good son?
Yes.
And do you have a good daughter?
I did have one.
That's Sharon.
Yeah.
Past tense. When did she stop being a good daughter?
Well, just one thing and another, you know. Nothing. She's jealous to death of Shane. She thinks that I favourite him, and I don't. I treat them both the same from being children. In fact, she's had more than Shane. When she was 11, she wanted a horse. She was riding. I bought her a horse.
Nevertheless, Madam, mind if I call you Nan for a second?
Yeah.
That was years ago. And you see what I'm getting at, Sharon, and why I asked you at the beginning to explain why we're here today is exactly as Elaine articulates, that she feels that, in her mind, you've got the impression that her son, your brother, is getting disproportionate benefits from her. Do you think that that's true today?
No, No, I don't think she's getting benefits. Not yet, anyway. Not till she dies.
What does that mean?
Well, she signed everything over to him. She has, for no reason at all.
No, tell him the truth.
Wait a second, please. You believe... Elaine, it's important that you can hear this, Nan. Your daughter has just said to me that, in her mind, she believes that you have signed everything over to your son in your will.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
Can we tell you why?
Can I tell you why? When I was poorly and I got better, she took me to work to her solicitor. And when we got there, she said, I want to sign I signed everything over to her, my
house and everything.
I said, it's to share between you both, you know, when anything happened to me. But she, you know, she wanted it all. She's always been a bit greedy.
Is that correct?
No, it's not.
What would you like to say in response to what your mum, Elaine, has said?
I went to the solicitors with her because she wanted me to have power of attorney. I asked my brother if he wanted it, and he says no, because it's too far away. So she said I could have it. That's why I went to solicitors. I never said anything to the solicitor whatsoever about me having everything at all.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
I'm telling the truth. That's her version.
Shane, when did you become aware that you were the sole beneficiary of all of your mum's estate?
When she told me.
Did you say to her at that stage, that doesn't strike me as very fair, because my sister Sharon really ought to be entitled to half of it?
Yeah, but my mum is strong-willed.
Did you say that to her?
No.
What reason do you believe that Mum has decided and come to the very, I have to say, extreme conclusion that her daughter, your sister, is not entitled to half of the estate?
Well, as my mum said, when we were growing up, she had a lot more than me. Anyway, but I'm not bothered, I'd have half. But my mum says no.
How do you feel about what you've heard, madam?
Well, it's terrible, isn't it? I'm entitled to half. That's all I ever want. Half. She did it when we went to solicitors. She did change the will to give us half each. She did. And then she's done all this without me knowing.
Well, you know now. And I have to tell you, sadly, that's not the subject of the dispute. The actual dispute itself, sadly, surrounds your daughter, your granddaughter, Samantha. It relates to a £1,000 loan. Correct, Samantha?
Yeah.
This happened, as I understand it, in February 2015, where you moved in with Nana and your boyfriend, correct?
Yeah.
Why did you move in with Nana at that stage?
Because I was struggling to pay my bills, and she said that I could move into her house and just pay the bills and no rent.
You don't dispute that, do you?
And I didn't charge her anything, you know. I was just to help her, you know.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.